inviting everybody to the City of Refuge, everybody around the world. April 6th, the Mother of Peace, Dr. Moon, is coming to the City of Refuge. Mother of Peace is coming to the City of Refuge. So you can't beat that combination. In the city, hearing about peace and love, and the world is in such a disarray that God has raised up this mighty woman for no other reason than to bring us all together, all religions, all creeds, all races, so that we might learn to love one another. Why? Because we all are in the image of God. Doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what shape of face, doesn't matter what creed, what religion, we are all in the image of God, and Mother is coming to bring us all together. We're inviting you to this marvelous occasion.
Let's just stop the video there for a second. You will have seen that the flyer in the opening segment says, "Peace starts with me." Wrong. John 14:27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." That's what Jesus said. So we're already in trouble. Now, this is Mother Moon, or the Mother of Peace. She is the current leader of the Moonies, a religious cult. But let's just read some stuff about this cult that Noel Jones is fraternizing with, and then we'll get more into the video. Hak Ja-an is a Korean religious leader. Her late husband, Sun Myung-moon, was the founder of the Unification Movement, also known as the Unification Church. Han and Moon were married in April 1960 and have 10 living children and over 30 grandchildren. In 1992, she established the Women's Federation for World Peace and traveled the world speaking on its behalf. She is the leader of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification, in which she is called the True Mother and Mother of Peace. Unification members believe that Han and Moon's wedding established a holy marriage which Jesus was not able to establish, and also consider it to be a holy day called True Parents' Day, as well as what members refer to as the True Family. It is believed by them to be the beginning of a new completed Testament age, and to have fulfilled the prophesied marriage of the Lamb in the Revelation of John. Han and Moon are together believed to be the new messiahs by Unification members. The Moons are regarded by members to be true parents of humanity, and are addressed by its followers as True Father and True Mother. Members have also referred to Han as the Bride of Christ and the Perfect Woman. She's seen within the movement as the Mother of humankind, the final chosen of God. Han and Moon are also seen as examples of the God-centered existence by members. In Unification services, members bow down in respect for Moon and Han when they are present, and to representative pictures of them when they are not. Let me just go over this again with a slightly different summary. The Unification movement also believes that God's original intent was for Jesus to form a perfect marriage in order to redeem humanity and undo the harm perpetrated by Adam and Eve. Because Jesus, the second Adam, was executed before accomplishing his mission, a third Adam was needed to form this perfect marriage and complete Jesus' task. This third Adam would be recognized as the second coming of Christ. As the perfect man, he would marry the perfect woman and become the true spiritual parents of humankind. Members of the Unification Church regard Moon and his second wife, Hak Ja-an, as these true parents. Married couples and their families within the movement are regarded as the true children and linked to God through the true parents. So this movement believes that Jesus Christ failed in his objective. Now let's watch the rest of the video.
It takes an incredible person to bring us all together, in the person of Dr. Hak Ja-an Moon, to bring us all together. We're all here. We all here because we share something in common. And that's why we're here. Because we somehow have looked at the bigger picture, and we understand things on a larger scale. I want to point out, as I open, that no one of us has it all. And what God has done is, since no one of us has it all, He has fixed it so that each one of us have an idiosyncratic concept of who He is. When I say that, I might stretch you a little bit, but all of us have structure because we're Bible believers, or all of us have structure because we believe in at least one of the 5 greatest religions, or the most popular religion in the world, and should be represented here today. But because no one of us has it all, our conceptualization of God is idiosyncratic, and nobody can duplicate or imitate your concept of God. Nobody's thinking in your mind about God but you. I don't want to press you too far, but when it comes from the very structural conceptualization, the structure that we have, it is critical to understand that each one of us creates God. I told you I didn't want to stretch you, but maybe I'm pushing you too far. It is your thoughts of God who makes God your God. And nobody can duplicate or imitate, so that's why we have to share. Because if I don't have it all, and you don't have it all, then you have a piece of the puzzle I need to put together the whole conceptualization of who God is. In other words, everybody's got a piece to give to the conceptualization that all of us need to have about the God we serve. Now, Mother's interpretation of her calling is not within what we call the norm. Mother's interpretation of her calling is that she is the only begotten daughter. That's her interpretation of her calling. But you don't judge a tree by its branches, and you don't judge a tree by its leaves. You judge a tree by its fruit. And there's nobody in here that can deny the significance of the fruit that we have seen exhibited by her response to her calling. I don't care what you call yourself. I just care what you do. And she's brought all of us together to tell the world that we can get together, we can have peace, and we can overcome the difficulties in the world because we're anointed to do it. God bless you.
Wow. I don't even really need to comment on that. We have a lot of videos addressing the garbage and the nonsense that these fake apostles and bishops and creeps are bringing into the church. But I have one question for you leaders and for you people who invite this man to your conferences and to your churches and put him in front of your people. Are you still going to invite him? You'll be judged for putting that heretic, that harlot in front of your people. You need to repent if you've invited this man to your conference. Stay close to Christ.